if and when you do get a new CEO, that CEO may be facing 3 or 4 former founders, CEOs, all on the board with it. How hard will that be, or are you going to have some structure to give some guys some freedom, a woman some freedom?
Well, I think the board composition won't be a deciding factor in the choice. I mean, if we need to, if I will say personally, if the right CEO would prefer one less CEO on the board, I'd be happy to it's more important that we get that person than I'm on the board. I can only speak for myself.
Mm-hmm. What do you see as a strategic vision for Twitter? I mean, I don't quite know where it's going.
Well, it's not necessarily my place to define that, but I think Twitter primarily as a news system. And from early on, we didn't necessarily know what it was. We thought it was a social networks, microblogging was a thing a lot of people called it. And in around 2009, we made the distinction internally, and then the way we started talking about it, that rather than a social network, it was a real-time information network. I think the real value of Twitter that we've seen over the last 6 years since then has been applications of that. And there's a personal component to that, and there's very public components to that. And so if you really think of news, what is news, then Twitter excels at that. There's nothing else that is...
Yes and no. I mean, I got up this morning, and being the type of geek I am, I was deeply interested in the Iran nuclear deal that just got announced. I went to Twitter. Mm-hmm. It didn't satisfy me. I thought, why don't people build apps on top of Twitter that will make this better?
Or why doesn't Twitter build that? So the thing that Twitter has is the guarantee they have all the information you're looking for. And so a big topic conversation and things that I think is public that we're building into Twitter is better ways to organize that information. Mm-hmm. And because it's there, it's absolutely there. Whether it's the first-hand reports from the ground of what's going on, to rumors, to the links to the stories as soon as they're published, and the best stories no matter where they are, all that is there, and you can find it. Granted, it is often hard to find exactly what you're looking for. So I totally agree. That could be way better, and that just speaks to the potential yet to be realized there, because both the infrastructure and the data is available, and it's not an easy task to make that all easier to use, but that speaks to the direction or the potential that it still has.